So aside from your mom, who was basically your source of strength during those times when you were already started to doubt yourself and when you were feeling low?
My husband. Yes, actually, we started a relationship on 2011, a year before I was competing Miss Venezuela. And he was with me the day that I received the call about the confirmation of my participation in the pageant. And he was with me all the way. He went every weekend to Caracas to visit me. When I was sad, he was with me. When I was crying, he was with me. At the end of the events, he was with me. And I remember that I was so tired one night. We had one of the galas and we were in a restaurant and I started doing this. It was a lash. Yeah, what are you doing? I was nothing. I was doing this. It was my hair. And I started like removing everything. And he looked like under the tables and I removed my shoes. And he was like, that's the one that I love. I mean, I love you with no makeup, with any of this that you have. And he's very supportive in all the craziness that I want to do. And he always give me strength. And the most valuable thing is here.
Uh,
He always told me is that I should not put any limits in my mind or in my aspirations. And he always remind me that I'm capable to do everything that I want. So having a person on your side that is cheering for you, that is not minimizing your achievements, that is not minimizing your goals. I think that's very powerful. And that speaks about true love and a lot of girls right now doesn't understand that, but for me, it was very valuable. And now he's my husband.
yes, I know. Like, I'm so happy to actually know about your story because I've been checking your Instagram, been following you, and it's like you your guy stood up with you all throughout these years, and you also stood up with him all these years.
But yes, I think it's something that I'm not perfect, I have to say. In my relation, it's not a perfect relation. We all have like ups and downs. We all have situations or moments that challenge our tolerance, respect, and the love that we have each other. But the only thing that I'm confident about it is that what I have is true, and I respect myself and I respect my relationship. And if I can show something, or if somebody wants to learn something about my relationship, I would say that is being the consistency and being coherent with your feelings, with your with your emotions, and honestly doesn't just focus on your goals as a woman, because sometimes there are so many things that happen that change your impressions, or you change your plans, and sometimes it's not true love.
Mm. What is the best quality of your husband?
He make me laugh.
I think
He's a very respectful man.
yeah,
I'm sorry.
yeah, I think it really helped that you have a very strong support system when you were competing in Miss Universe. Like you had your mom and your family, and you have your man behind you, because they zone out all the negative comments and just hear words from those people that really matter to you.
Mm. And you
Yeah,
still,
as I mentioned, you have someone that doesn't minimize your dreams, your
Yeah.
aspirations.
yeah.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
And it's
And
really very
now,
difficult to date a Miss Universe, but your husband managed to do it. And with your very busy schedule, that's what I meant, very, very understanding guy, I suppose, one lucky guy.
Yes, yes. He was the night that I was crowned Miss Universe. He was there in Moscow for me. He was the night of Miss Venezuela, and I remember the night I won Miss Universe. He was there, like crying for me and sad that like maybe I was changing my minds or my goals. And he said, maybe I can lost you. I don't know what's gonna happen. So I think we get stronger, and every time that I could, we fly to see each other's, and yeah, it's just true love.
There are sometimes even in beauty pageants, there are questions. If you were to choose between the crown or your love life, which would you choose? You know, like maybe the answer now is different because it's
That's not a yeah, that's not a decision that you have to make. Yeah, you don't have to sacrifice any of your dreams or anything that represent your passion because someone doesn't allow you to dream big. That's because they say if that person pushes you to make that decision, is actually questioning your capabilities and questioning your worth as a woman. So maybe that's not the right person for you. Maybe it's not the right time for you guys a relationship.
someone should actually take note of your answer and they should use that in a beauty pageant once they ask that same question.
Yes.
But I
I
do agree
agree.
with you. Yeah, you know, love life, if it's a love life that actually limits your potential, then yeah, that's really questionable. You know, it should be something which is really very healthy and supportive of each other.